Hi, this is Sibila Extreme Vocal and 2 simple ways of how to warm up your fry scream. The case here is pretty simple yet a little bit weird, so prepare for listening to and making some strange noises. We will make a sound like a baby crying, like ah, 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 ah. And we will transit smoothly and in a dynamic manner from the ah into the fry scream. Why are we doing it? When we do the our throat naturally opens. The soft palate is being lifted slightly, which creates a little bit more of the space for the sound to flow in a free manner. There are no constrictions that can limit our voice or can just create some unnecessary tension and exhaustion of our voice. The another thing is that we are engaging our higher resonators, like the area of our sinuses and the forehead, which is pretty important for high-pitched screaming. And the last thing is that we are using compression. We are using the twang. It is twang. It brightens, it sharpens and amplifies our vocals, both singing and screaming as well. Alright, so we have that baby crying sound, and now we want to put a layer of a fry scream over the sound, or we want to transit from into the fry scream. Both ways are good, just try it out which one works better for you. It can sound like this. May the walls start to show again. Wow! What pain will it take to satisfy your sick appetite? Going for a cow! Alright, so this was the first method for high-pitched screaming, and now let's take care of mid-scream. The crying baby sound sharpens, brightens, amplifies, and makes our screaming sound even higher than it really is, which is really cool because we save energy. We don't have to climb very high to make our screaming sound high. It's more about using our sound color, brighter sound color. And in order to achieve mid-scream, to warm it up, to set it properly, we'll do the opposite thing. We will darken our sound color to make our screaming sound lower and deeper. And to do so, we can make a parody and impression of opera singer like some shit like that, or you can yawn when we yawn, or just make an impression of opera singer. Our larynx is lowering, the soft palate is being lifted again. We open our throat in a classical manner, which darkens our vocals. It's really helpful also for false chord growls, if you want to achieve a really deep and low sounding growls and gutturals. But it's also helpful for achieving a mid-scream, because instead of a brighter sound color while doing fry scream, you can use darker sound color, and you will just go straight from high-pitched screaming to the mid-scream. What is important while darkening your vocals is to keep your larynx in a stable position. So you can place a finger on your larynx and simply yawn. It moved a little bit lower, and in order to perform low screams or mid screams in a healthy way without disturbing our larynx too much, without creating any unnecessary constrictions, we want to keep our larynx in one position while screaming. So when you will practice with yawning, first of all, make sure that your larynx is not going up and down all the time, but you can really sustain it
on the same level. For example, I hold it as long as I want to sustain the darker sound color. I can sustain it now too. It doesn't move like. We want to avoid such situations because it will just exhaust our voice in a pretty uncomfortable and really not necessary manner too. Alright, so if you are able to sustain your larynx on the same level, whoa, we'll start to make a sound like whoa, 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 whoa. And we can put a layer of fry scream on that whoa, whoa, whoa sound, or we can smoothly transit whoa, whoa into the fry scream, sustaining the same position of our larynx and the palate. It's really important because if you will do whoa, 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 and you will go for like regular screaming, you will change the sound color and it will just not work. It can sound like whoa, 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 but nothing has changed. We have to sustain that setting. Whoa, 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 resist, wicked mind. And this is how you can warm up your fry scream for high-pitched screaming and mid-screaming too. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you can play around with that, shifting your sound colors without changing the pitch itself. Yo, motherfucker! Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. I hope that these ways will be helpful for you along your vocal practice. Let me know how they work in the comments below the video. And if you struggled with your vocal practice or had any questions, feel free to contact me via Facebook, Extreme Vocal page, and I will do my best to help you out. Thank you again, have a great practice. Cheers and love, fuckers.